Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 4 of the Grapple Gurus podcast. I'm your host, Double A, aka The Ruler, and I am joined once again by none other than the Dazzler. And we're just gonna,
all good.
We're gonna jump right into it after how we ended the last episode. I think there was quite a bit of excitement regarding Double or Nothing. AEW has been on
confusion though, because the card wasn't exactly promoted that well. But
yeah, the card wasn't promoted that well. It was a bit last minute, but I get it. Sometimes that happens. As we said last week and probably the week before, I think AEW has been in quite a bit of a resurgence in terms of the week-to-week quality of the shows, and the pay-per-views, 9 times out of 10, they always hit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go straight to you, Dazzler, and ask, overall, what did you think of Double or Nothing? And then we'll jump into some specifics.
Sick. Because, when I looked at the match card on paper, I went, oh, okay, yeah. Like, I thought they were going to be all right. Like, say, for example, Ricochet versus Mark Briscoe didn't exactly fill me with excitement, but that match was actually sick. Like, a lot of them surprised me. Maybe because my expectations are a little bit low. Obviously, Page versus Ospreay is going to bang, of course. You know that. Anarchy in the arena, I was thinking, is this thrown together? Blah, blah, blah. There was a lot of things in there. Even like Tony versus Mina, you know me. But that was a sick match. Well, that was a match for us. Mono versus Hayes, whatever it was, because I knew what's going to happen. So I'm not like you boys.
Yeah, but just going on to your point about that. See, I mentioned it earlier in the group, and you can go back to the last episode, in fact, when the first boss mentioned it's rubbish if you know the outcome of a match, because then it's rubbish, basically. If you know the outcome of a match, it's rubbish, which I completely disagree. I think that's absolute nonsense. You can know the outcome of a match, but that doesn't mean the journey, the build-up, and the match itself still can't be enjoyable. You still can't be excited. You still can't get, you still can't be entertained by it. And I felt like, even though, and again, I said it in the group, I said to Roy, you know the outcome you know what the outcome is going to be of Tony and Mina. You know that. That. They're not building up Monet, having to have all these wins, all this stuff, win the tournament for you to then be like, oh, I wonder who she's going to end up fighting out of Tony and Mina. You know what's going to happen. So, but it didn't mean that the match wasn't enjoyable. You see what I'm saying? I don't like...
I get that completely, but I'm more on the worst boss side for the first time ever. Because, in certain examples, we knew when Cody didn't finish his story at WrestleMania 39, 40, I lose track of numbers in it, but then when he got the rematch, we knew he was going to win, but you're going to want him to win now, innit? And the way they booked it, with all the surprise appearances, all the fluff they put in it. And obviously, I didn't want Kofi Kingston to win that belt in that WrestleMania, but everyone wanted him to win. It's like a tidal wave, and you're watching expecting him to win. WrestleMania 30, whatever, it can be booked where, look, I know what's going to happen here. A lot of Royal Rumbles, you kind of know. Was it 1997 or 98? Royal Rumble 98, we knew Austin was going to win. But you wanted him to win, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But usually I don't like knowing what's going to
happen. I hear that. There's definitely, I can see the argument for both sides, and obviously there's the exception to the rule. It doesn't always work that way. It's not all, you're not always going to get a great match just because you know who's going to win, or it could be absolutely awful. It's mad because even your Cody example, that first WrestleMania match, I thought he was a shoo-in.
Yeah,
the family there, front row. They done all the sick hype packages and everything. He had the maddest entrance. I was like, you're not going to do all this and then have him lose. And it was just obviously, again, it does make it, that it gives it that extra, it elevates it that extra bit when it exceeds your expectations and the outcome is not what you expect at all. And you're just like, what the But so I do get it.
Yeah, that WrestleMania was sick. I must admit that was sick when he lost. Because I don't know. I think I was back on the Roman Reigns train then, because I've been historically not a fan of his in the early years. Then I sort of dipped out a little bit during the Bloodline, and you told me yourself, you went, "Bro, I used to watch some of his Bloodline stuff." I went,
Yeah.
"All right then." And then when I saw the entrance and they all came out strong, I was like, "Oh my God, Alhamdulillah, I'm there, bro." I was like, "Woo!" Like I was thinking of my kids. I was imagining myself as Roman. I was imagining the kids as the Usos, bro. I went, "Nah, this Bloodline thing is amazing." So yeah, I did kind of want them to win, but I wouldn't mind. Cody's the only white meat babyface that I actually like.
Yeah.
He ticks the boxes, bro.
Yeah, he does. He definitely knows what he's doing when it comes to being a babyface. But yeah, just going back to Double or Nothing and the Ricochet Mark Briscoe match. Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, no rank because we know how much he loves Ricochet now. Now
he does.
Yeah. Now he does. And it's the best work he's ever done in his whole career. Which I agree, but it doesn't mean that what he did before was whack. He was just awfully. Yeah, he was sick in NXT, but anyway, that's another story. But what I really enjoyed about that match, it was a cool match. There was some good spots in there. I love the fact that he dashed Briscoe in the ambulance, and when they've done the Anarchy in the arena, the ambulance has obviously come back into play, and he's come out on the stretcher that he was put on, all bloodied up. It was just
man didn't wash my what's going on? It was 2 hours ago. Why you not wash your face?
Like that, the whole. So my thing with Anarchy Arena, it's absolutely ridiculous. The match is stupid. It is stupid, and sometimes I feel like when it starts, it's a bit wishy-washy. It's a bit all over the place. I know they're trying to do the whole split screen with the 4 cameras, and they're trying to focus on everyone and focus on everything. And you got the music playing, and it's kind of whatever. You're throwing the rubbish punches in the crowd, and you're going to do some random thing. You're going to take someone's drink or whatever. Like, cool, get it. And I'm just kind of like, all right, I'm waiting for the spots. But once the music changed, even though I don't want to say it was cringy because it
yeah, I've got.
That's not the right word.
Go on. Yeah.
It's not the right word. It wasn't cringy, but it's like, why? It's so gimmicky. It's so cheesy, but at the same time, it kind of works.
Yeah,
and that is kind of what wrestling is. And it's like, let the bodies hit the floor was just. You can't even if you're not like a wrestling mark, and the significance of the song in wrestling, and just seeing everyone in the arena kind of bouncing and singing along to the chorus, it just changed the whole dynamic of the match. And I was like, okay. And I feel like if you wasn't kind of on board, I feel like they were kind of lulling you into a false sense of security with I don't remember what tune it was. It was the first one, the Young Bucks. Yeah, it was the Renaissance Founding Fathers tune, which was just like whistling, which was so dumb. And I feel like they not done it on purpose.
They kept it playing. I went
for ages. Yeah,
they told me
to like wind you up. Yeah. So when that came in, it just gave it extra. And again, seeing the crowd, like just the energy in the arena. I feel like if you wasn't on board in this match before, you had to have been at that point. You had to. And that's what it is. That's like the magic of wrestling. It's so you can't. There's nothing else in the world where you could do something like that and make it work and be excited and it'd be fun. It was just so, and then it just got better from then. I feel like there's some good spots you can do outside, and I feel like they didn't even go too mad with the outside bits like they have previously. A lot of the good stuff was done in the ring and not along the ramp. But once that happened, in the ring, they were just everything was hitting, man. Everything was hitting. It was just like
but you know how good that match was, bro. Like I thought about it and I went, "This is the sort of match I would show my missus," and she hates wrestling. She thinks it's obviously, and I went, "No, this is one I'll show her and go, tell me something." Like it was like a roller coaster. Like obviously, it worked at the beginning because I was like, maybe I'm not that good of a fan, but I thought Gabe Kidd was in this match. Clearly not. Like, I thought he was supposed to be in it, unless it's a last minute change. I don't know about.
Like their enforcer in
that. It is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. But like, so the Found of his music kept playing. That trolled me, hated it, and then but it was a good troll. I liked what they were as well. It was hilarious.
Obviously ratings to them. Sorry for doing that whole match. in that flipping outfit. Like, what the hell? Nah.
It's boiling, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
And then Omega goes, oh, because obviously, like, I'm a rap and R&B boy, but I used to go to, like, some alternative clubs in the early 2000s. Don't get it twisted, bruv. I've got some Limp Bizkit on my fucking phone right now, bruv. And then they went, oh, they get some late 90s, early 2000s alternative rock. What's he doing? And then the ECW song hits. I went, then it played too long. On the fourth time round, I was like, are you going to play this the whole match? And then I was getting sick of it. But then when it carried on playing, I went, they brought me back around and go, I was on a roller coaster, bruv. I missed it when they turned it off. It's mad.
It's absolutely mental.
And I didn't care about giving, like, Willow a fucking, like, what did Willow get? Did she get the mounts to drive, or was that something else? I can't remember. Yeah, they were like, the women were as much as the match as well.
Yeah.
She got cool. Like, they've done it to
Moxley gave her a cutter. Yeah.
Yeah, so she Moxley, and then
she slapped. She slapped Omega, and she was like, "Do it, you effing bitch."
Yeah.
Or whatever she said, and then they honestly, it was booked.
They had me along.
I don't want to stay recency bias, but I think that's definitely the best one they've done out of all, like, the stadium stampede type matches. That's the best one.
The one we watched in Wembley, I thought that was a clusterfuck.
I don't even remember.
Moments.
Yeah, I just remember the chopsticks or whatever they were in the bamboo sticks in Moxie's head. That's what I remember. But this had so many, even the part with the, them bringing out the staple gun.
Was sick as well. That was sick.
And Hobbs and flipping Swerve, just like, who's this for? I really thought Swerve was going to do a little callback to his Hangman match and be like, you should know I'm immune to staple guns. That doesn't work for me. I thought he was going to give himself a couple, and then, but even still, it was just done so well. It was just done so well.
And the Hook coming out, bit of intrigue.
Like, what's going on?
Because you discussed it, that heel turn he needs, but it's like, who's he beefing with? Like, is it Joe or is it
Joe?
Like, he came out to murk the guy who murked him. I get that. Wearing his sick Kenny shirt. Like, I think it just ticked every box.
Even that. That's what I mean. Even that, I clocked that. I was like,
look at him. He had the hook like that. I was joking.
This guy, it was honestly, it had no right being as good as it was.
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of the madness. It was just, it was
beautiful madness, bro. That's what it is. Do you know what I mean? It's a thing. Yeah.
It was so good, man. It was so good. So I'm thoroughly impressed.
Oh, I thought.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you wasn't gonna. Yeah, I thought you was gonna hate it for some reason. I thought he was gonna hate it.
There was a couple bits towards the end, like some of the kickouts, of course, and I'm not going to that again. But once you're in the beautiful madness of it all, and it's just Jesus, take the ball back to school. Just do what you want. But like, I'm not going to nitpick a match like that. Like, you can't talk about technical wrestling or whether someone's kicked out in literally Anarchy. So
do you
know what? Cool. Yeah. I'm not going to be facetious about it. That match was sick. So you thought I wouldn't like it, right?
Yeah. I for some reason I thought he was gonna be like, nah, this is too. I don't know, too gimmicky. But
I was just in, bro. Like I was in. Like they got me because at the beginning I thought, like you said, 4 cameras. I'm like, who am I supposed to watch it? And like, because I don't like the late 90s WWF when Austin broke his neck and blah blah blah. He had to develop a style, and all main events turned into walk and brawls in the crowd. If you remember them days where it's like, we're just walking. And that's what they are usually. But there was so much going on. I didn't. When one side was being whacked, right, I watched those ones. No, I watched them ones. Like, it was sick. Like, if you're not watching the other lot, Willow's giving Marina some goddamn suplex on the barrier, like whatever it is. Like,
it was mental.
There was always something to watch
in the best way.
Yeah.
Speaking of
go on.
Of kickouts, I'm gonna
main event or what?
Pivot to Speedball and Okada, actually. So not technically kickouts, but I'm gonna get to that. But I will say this: I've always liked Speedball. He's just, do you know what it is? Obviously, there's a lot of wrestlers that focus on kicks and stuff, but he just looks he's so smooth with it, like, and precise, and
he's real with
his rotations. Yeah, he's real with the flow.
Because he's like
but it just looks so clean, man. The way he wraps his foot around your head when he's like a real good combination of RVD and Steve Blackman. Like,
yeah.
I just get those kind of, he's just, and by far for me, I never watched Okada in his prime in New Japan, but that's his best showing in AEW by far, I think. I personally think that was his best match. Personally, I can't think of a better match he's had in AEW.
On hand to disagree with you because I really want to, obviously. But you know what? Yeah, I can't disagree.
I just thought that match was so good.
It can't be his best match. Like in all the continental finals and that, him versus Ospreay was good in the final. Like any match, Ospreay.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Another 5 stars, bro.
True.
Like,
maybe. Yeah, I just feel like I don't know, man. I didn't expect that match to be as good as it was. But I just felt like everything was hitting. Everything was hitting, man. They were the counters, the near falls. Speaking of near falls, I'm trying to think of a time where I've seen that. I'm sure I have. What's his name? Rick Knox. He always gets cussed. The ref. Did you see the free count? Even though he, so what is the ruling on pinfalls? If you count to 3, regardless of what they've done, should the match be over? Because he counted to 3. You know,
or in the rules of.
I guess in the rule book.
In kayfabe or actually what the ref's supposed to do.
I guess technically he saw it, so he ultimately the decision is on him.
Because they replayed it twice, didn't it? Yeah. Wait, and the crowd started booing as well.
Yeah, they were going sick.
It wasn't like
so Okada did grab the rope before he hit the 3, but he still hit the 3. So people were just like, "Oh, you hit 3, so that means it's over." But he saw that his hand grabbed the rope, so technically the decision is still on him.
Your momentum is still going, so therefore,
you can't just be. Right? Yeah, he's not. Because
if you did stop your hand this much on the canvas, it does look like you were trying to stop your hand.
Yeah. And even if you get momentum, no one is doing that the way they count. You're not Neo, so you can't do that. But yeah, I honestly, I thought that was Okada's best match he's had.
But you know about Speedball though, like I think what you're seeing here is the difference between X-Pac and like CM Punk back in the day with educated feet and someone who actually does have educated feet. Like, you see the difference, isn't it? Like, because X-Pac, when I look back, I'm like, hang on, he can't kick, but
he had a nice, what do they call it?
Spinning heel kick in there, cool.
Spinning back kick. He was spinning back kick.
When in the corner, he used to kick to belly, spinning back kick, but then there's levels in Speedball. He shows Speedball, you're like, oh wow, and he body control.
Class. Yeah,
it's just like a second, bro. Like,
so good, man. So good. Oh yeah,
he came on my radar in TNA because Ospreay went out had a match with him, innit? About 2 years ago, maybe. And I wonder if it was a Speedball kid. Then I started keeping an eye on him, but I didn't realise
was he at Rev Pro? I swear we saw him.
He was at Rev Pro, yeah. But
can't remember who.
I watched the Ospreay match before that, I think.
Okay.
But timeline's off, so I can't remember.
Yeah.
And I'm always drunk at Rev Pro, so who knows? Yeah, it's cool. Probably still there, people. So.
Yeah, main event.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with the only negative I have. I'm just going to start
page 1. Yeah.
Which was which was the finisher kickouts. I don't know how many there were, but there were. I would say there were at least 2 or 3 where it was just I've hit my finisher. You're in the middle of the ring, clean, 1, 2, 3, and for whatever reason you're kicking out. No, for no reason. Sorry.
Yeah.
There was one when Hangman done, that sequence was also sick. When they were using their like mentors moves, and then they used like,
and he done the one-winged angel and that shit.
Yeah, and then they done their finishers as well. I was like, okay, that's kind of sick.
Well, that's kayfabe, though, because you can't do his finisher the way he does it. Like, so therefore, it's not a finisher when you use it. But Omega, no one's kicking out that one-winged angel.
Oh yeah.
But Ospreay's version.
Yeah. But see, that's why I liked when Hangman done Swerve's finisher. What was it called?
Yeah, it was mad.
He was by the ropes. Well, Ospreay got his foot like upside down on the rope.
Oh, that was sick.
So that was cool. I like that. And even when he hit the second or third, might have been second, hidden blade,
I'm pretty sure there was about 5.
He rolled out. He rolled straight away, so he couldn't get the cover. Do that. When you're just hitting it clean, bam, smack in the middle of the ring. You're doing a combo as well, doing it, and then they're kicking out. I'm like, oh. But that's my only critique. The rest of the match, the camera work. Someone's been watching New Japan because the camera work was a lot of that in that match was New Japan style with like, you know, you got the one
over the shoulder stuff.
It was sick. It was sick.
Yeah, but should Hangman have won though?
Yeah.
What are we? Why?
It's redemption, isn't it? It's redemption. Hangman. He's the good guy. You can't have All in Texas without the cowboy. Like, do you know what I mean? You can't
put him in the undermatch against MJF. Cool. Why? Why are we watching Moxley him again? I lived through that 2 years ago. We watched 3 matches where they, I'm as tough as you. Cowboy shit.
Yeah, and this is different though.
And they've done those stupid back rates. We're animals. We're like you clearly your nails aren't cutting anything, whatever. But we're doing that.
This is different because even Ospreay said on the Dynamite before, if I can beat you, then I know I can beat Mox because you've beat Mox. So he's the guy that can beat Mox. I don't think this Darby stuff should happen, by the way. I hope TK has realised, like, Darby.
What?
You're not.
Is he still supposed to be the guy to do it?
I don't know. I don't know. You know, that's what the internet is saying or was saying. That Darby's meant to be the guy to dethrone him, but I don't think he should be.
If it's going to be like, I'm not a fan of Hangman. And obviously, I think I hated the ending because I'm an Ospreay mark. Like,
yeah.
But if Hangman beats him, then it makes sense.
I think that's,
like on the power rankings, they've had always matched in the past. And cool. Darby though, I'm like, I can't see it. You know, you got to make a sick script, mate, for me to believe that Darby Allin's going to beat him, bro. Like,
yeah, I can't see it personally. So I would be very happy with Hangman beating him at All In. I think that'd be great.
I did want.
He needs to come out with his
redemption.
I think he needs to come out at All In with his original tune as well.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. He needs to do
like his old one.
Yeah, this current one is sick, but he needs to. This is his like redemption story, in it. So he needs to. The thing is, Ospreay, as much as that's one match where either one could have won and I'd have been happy. Yeah, and I feel like I would have felt a bit like sorry for the other person either way, but Ospreay will be fine. Like, we know he'll be fine.
He can take losses.
He'll be completely fine, and he'll still get his chance, and he will definitely be world champion. But yeah,
what's next for him
though? That's a good question. Maybe, I guess he'll be on his like redemption. I can't win the big one, kind of thing. I need to get that killer instinct back. I mean,
same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it works. He needs to get that killer instinct to get the job done, to win the big one. I don't know, something along those lines.
Like Tiger Drivers, isn't it? Like every time he went up for the Stormbreaker, I was like, "Bro, drop him on his head, please."
Yeah, that's what I thought. So maybe he needs to tap back into that. Because has he? I don't think he's won a main event match. No, he has. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
well, a lot of pay-per-view since he's retired. Since he's retired, the Tiger Driver, has he outside of MJF? He hasn't, has he? I mean, I might be wrong, maybe randomly, but I feel like
because when he beat,
he hasn't used it
in the third match.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like that could be like he needs to be like, he might be just be like have like a mental breakdown, because obviously, you know, he looked very defeated. And he's like, okay, this clearly isn't working. I need to tap into that and go sick.
Yeah, there's no one really for him to have a feud with, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know.
Page is going to go to Moxley.
Yeah.
Joe's going to probably have a thing with Hook. The Swerve's still going to be on the Unbox. Like, it felt like a blow off last night. It felt like new chapters.
Yeah.
On Dynamite, I think there's going to be brand new storylines of Roger Westman.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, all they'd have to do is a segment him backstage or whatever, or someone, you know, chatting to him or him chatting to someone, and then they're like, what? Or whatever. I don't know, yeah. But also, he has to, at All In, he has to have Hangman's back, which is also why I think Hangman should win. Because remember, he said, you got my back, I got yours, blah, blah, blah. So.
Oh, they should revisit. Because him and Ricochet didn't really finish their feud properly, did they?
Oh yeah, true.
But I think Ricochet could be too.
Could,
He's up there now.
yeah.
He's history. You can put packages together from fucking the World Cup in 2010 and shit. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff you can throw in there now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That should be good. Yeah, I'll get that. How did you feel about the filler match in between Anarchy and the main event?
Do you know the worst thing is when the tune hit and I saw the name, I was like, oh. And then I was like, what tune is this? This sounds whack. And then they came out, I was like, oh my days, you lot actually exist. And I don't mean that in a bad way because I do love those three as individuals and they were sick as a team. They just don't. The Mystique
era, for example.
Yeah. The Mystique and the Aura.
When did they change that? Okay, cool.
Right, Adam Cole randomly said it one time. I think it was the week after he won the TNT title.
He went, we're the Paragon.
We're the Paragon. All right. Yeah. But they're not, I don't think they're resonating as much. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's unfortunate. I know because the injuries and stuff didn't help, but I ain't trying to watch that match.
Oh, no.
And then I see flipping No Knees Tanahashi come out. Bless him.
That was so embarrassing.
Oh, man. Every time he moved, I felt so awkward. Honestly,
don't try to put his hand on someone and that he didn't do the punch he's supposed to do, so he just threw himself before he went back.
Yeah.
He didn't even punch him. He went, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to punch him.
Please don't try.
Oh, my God.
Do not try to set up no Forbidden Door tag match, 666 match. Please, man. He needs to allow it.
When's Forbidden Door? Is that the one we're going to in August?
Yeah, he needs to allow it. I assume they were kind of trying to do some sort of Forbidden Door-ish because why else are they coming out? But yeah, I assume planting some seeds in it. But no, he needs to not. I do not. No.
Well, that was the main takeaway from that match is so Carl Fletcher is going to win the TNT title, I reckon.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I can see that.
That's fair play. Give him a belt, and he is the protostar of that group, so.
Yeah.
After his Ospreay feuds, I'm like, if they put a belt on him, I wouldn't be that sad. I'd be like, you know what, cool. Carl Fletcher is getting Hampshire now as well. He's rocking the pink like a bad boy. And it's like, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
He can hold that. He can hold that title, keep it warm until Switchblade himself comes back. Yeah. This guy needs to not be injured.
On my level. Yeah, come on, brother. Jay White. Yeah. I didn't know that's a t-shirt you wear. That's it. You wear his main event. Do you know what his main event? He wears white. Yeah. Main event Switchblade, bro.
Yeah. He needs that. He got injured again, man. This guy cannot catch a break. He can't catch a break. Yeah.
You might get Dolph Ziggler. So when you get too many injuries, they're like,
it's rough, man. Yeah, it's hard. You can't. He always starts to get built up and then just. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
What injury was it now, though?
I want to say wrist, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember the match he had, but I'm pretty sure he hurt his wrist or his shoulder or something. So.
You know what? I think I saw that, but I thought it was just kayfabe.
Yeah, in the match.
And then he just didn't appear again. Oh yeah, I didn't really even notice. Oh shit. Yeah, keep it. Oh, Carl Fletcher versus Jay White. That would be a fucking bad boy for you. That's just a great one. Adam Cole loses though. It's fine. Adam Cole, Baby needs to keep it for 3 years.
Oh well, I mean that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I know that it's not gonna happen.
Don't worry about him, bro. All you people turned your back on him, but I'm still there with Adam Cole. All you people turned your back on him.
I've still got my Adam Cole Baby shirt. It's not on today, but I've still got it. So
okay.
I'll always be a fan.
Remember this. Don't turn your back on him, bro. We have the sheets because it's getting recorded.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't even say nothing.
So what did you think? All right. Let me see. What else was on that card? So Okada Bailey. What do you think of Hurt Syndicate storyline?
So
you see what I'm saying about Bobby's going to get kicked out, bro?
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
A bit obvious.
Sammy and Dustin, whatever. They were just fodder anyway. They were not. I know they done that whole package and he done that whole rant promo and dropped the mic like he said something sick. He didn't. But the story is all to do with the Hurt Business and MJF, not them.
Yeah.
And I feel like they very obviously they teased that MJF is not quite on. He's not on the same page as them, and I feel like Lashley knows that.
I think Bobby isn't on the same. Bob isn't on the same page. He's trying to, because MVP was
the
like,
one making it out
cool.
like
MVP's like, yeah, cool, do what you got to do, bro. And then Scout was like, yeah, cool. I don't mind you punching into the ring. And Bobby's going, no, not like this. And you're like, hang on.
Yeah.
You
want to hurt him,
you're not on the same page, bro. Like,
yeah. I see it. Yeah.
He's a single run, isn't it? Like, why not use Crew instead of like Sons of Texas?
Like, I'm saying, because they're undefeated Ring of Honor tag team champions that no one.
So
sorry, Ring of Honor fan, but
champion with like the Von Erich boys.
I just.
Do they even defend it? Because I don't really watch it anymore.
No, they're tag team champions. Wait, they're not trio as well.
But Dustin's got 2 belts, isn't it?
Oh.
Remember the Von Erich?
Right, yeah. They still got that, yeah?
I assume he's still got his one, so I assume.
I don't watch Ring of Honor, I'm sorry. I don't. Sorry, Ring of Honor fans.
If it was on somewhere, I could easily watch it. But I ain't downloading it, bro. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm not.
Sorry, I'm not downloading it on a proper streaming service. Yeah, cool. In case
I don't have we don't have Triller and all that stuff. Fight TV, it's not available for us, so yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Triller for Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Lashley's gonna get kicked out. That's mad. I can see it.
It is a single run, isn't it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, him and MJF will have a sick feud, and something will happen. I think where could they do it where they have a match one time, and then obviously the way Regal did it to Moxley when he handed him for MJF, MVP will turn on Bobby or something. Like something will happen, and will come in with a sick white and low blow, and then oh my god, like something like that. That's the only way to do it properly. Because they are buoying Max a bit, where he's actually shook of like Bobby, like
He's
like, oh, I'm sorry, man. Like,
it makes sense.
Hang on, would that be a match? Like,
they'll do it. I think they will end up going down that route and doing it once Bobby gets kicked out. When
Bobby becomes main event level, that's going to add a new dynamic to everything.
Yeah,
him versus Moxley, him versus Jay White, him versus Ospreay. There's going to be so many possibilities.
Yeah,
so you're going to shake it up.
That's sick. Yeah,
the sooner the better.
Speaking of,
I'll go on.
Oh, sorry, no, yeah. Before I pivot to the other thing, FTR. Look, I wasn't a huge fan of the match, but I did like this. This is how FTR need to be.
Yeah,
like I feel like they're just they're just more expressive as heels, way more expressive as heels. They look like they're having more fun as heels. The things that they were doing and saying was just like, it's just way better. I don't know what they kind of, I mean, I guess they could go for the titles again as heels. It makes sense. But yeah, they to me, they're just way more enjoyable. Way more enjoyable.
Well, they're proper old school, isn't it? They're like, when the Brainbusters, as an Tully and Arm came into WWE in like early 90s. They're like that old school heel, jaw with the crowd, sort of like Four Horsemen shit, but not.
Yeah.
Because the Four Horsemen were more flashy, all that shit. But when they were the Brainbusters with Bobby Heenan, they were like classic heels, didn't talk about their money, but they were just like, oh yeah, we cheat, it's fine, no flips, just fit us, all that shit. Like they're gonna be sick, and they had to win this match, obviously.
Yes.
Even though I think it worked because I wanted Nigel to win. Like, come on, Nigel.
Yeah.
It was a weird ending though. He sort of did he get actually injured? Like he got a kick in the head and then that was it. Like I didn't understand that ending.
Yeah. Maybe they called an audible and cut it short, but something seemed a bit off. Yeah. But no, it was cool. It was cool.
It was alright.
I didn't mind it. Yeah.
But that was one of those matches I didn't expect. Like looking at it on paper, I was like, oh, whatever.
Anything? But I didn't think anything. I was
surprised by all these matches.
Yeah.
Apart from Mercedes 1A.
Apart from the
So the botch levels was fucking through the roof, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy. One more thing before. Actually, I can pivot into that and then pivot into that.
Yeah.
One other thing about Anarchy in the Arena, I want to just shout out Swerve's entrance gear and his entrance as well.
Oh, the Predator.
As soon as he was in the silhouette, I could see like citing. I was like, what's that? And then when the red lights were there, I was like, okay, he's doing Predator. Yeah. I was like, he's doing Predator. He's doing Predator. It was sick that they did the heat scan on the video.
Yeah, that was mad, isn't it? Yeah, I popped for that.
He loves that. I guess I have to shout out Ricochet as well because he came out with Katsuki.
Are you mad? Actually, like that's doing the hand as well. Right?
Yeah, he done the hand. I was like, okay, yeah.
I saw
showing everyone he's a nerd.
Oh, Ricochet too.
All right.
Yeah, of course, bro.
But yeah, pivoting over to another black wrestler who done something I didn't expect on Saturday night main event. So there's a very mild spoiler. I know you haven't watched it yet, but obviously you know R-Truth and Cena.
Oh yeah, what?
So Cena's obviously come out. So just before that on SmackDown, R-Truth came out and he done a promo and he was like, "Yeah, that's not the Cena I know, and if I have to beat it into him, rare." And he's like, "One last thing." He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna do it again. If Cena wins, we riot." I don't know who you think is gonna riot, but I thought that was funny. But yeah, Cena come out obviously, and then Cena's music hit again, and I was just like, "What the hell's going on?" And R-Truth has come out, and he is being the true Cena. So he's all happy. He comes out. He's wearing Cena's gear. Yeah, but I'm looking at his gear, yeah, and Cena looks mad dark, like. And I thought, wait, is this guy coloured in Cena with a black pen to make it look like him? But when it zooms in on him, it's actually him. It's actually him doing this, yeah? And it says Ron Cena, and it's got like a little sticker over John's name, and it says Ron Cena.
Oh,
and it's him. No, it's an actual T-shirt that they've got. It looks sick. I was looking at it, I was like, oh my days, this guy. So he's come out with everything. He's doing the whole Cena entrance. He runs down to the ring like Cena does. He's literally doing the whole thing. I'm just like, and Cena's looking at him like he just knows if he, yeah, it was just mad. But he's just, like I said before, this guy is, wait, how old is he? He's like,
he
56.
I don't know, I'm just looking out, but he's old, bro.
Yeah, I know he's in his 50s, but he just, it's mad. It's mad. Like, he's a guaranteed Hall of Famer. I feel like he should already have been in there. He should be a 2-time Hall of Famer. I feel like he needs to be inducted in there twice the same night.
Wait, why twice? What?
I don't know. He needs to be in there.
Well, as K Quick.
As K Quick and as R-Truth, because he's just too sick.
What's it, Roadhound?
He's too sick. The match was all right as well. It was nothing like crazy, but it was all right, man. Like, adds a nice little layer, little wrinkle to the story. Yeah.
They're all house shows. Like the Saturday main event, I like it, but house show, isn't it? It's like nothing.
Yeah, it was house showy. But those are fun. Those can definitely be fun.
But you said there was some storyline progression, isn't it? So,
yeah, there was a lot. I don't know if you want me to spoil it for you.
That's not usual.
I don't know if you want me to spoil it for you because there was a lot of progression.
You might as well. Yeah, it's fine. Go
on. So between SmackDown and Saturday Night Main Event. So SmackDown, you obviously had. I don't think LA Knight. Remember, we mentioned this in the group. Those of you, we've mentioned this in the group chat so many times about when LA Knight was coming up, and Roink and the last boss were writing him off all the time, every opportunity. This guy, he's nothing. He's nothing. He's a flash in the pan. He's not over. Yeah, once he's gonna die out in whatever it was. This guy is still massive. He's still over. Like, he's still massively over. Like, again, you see that on SmackDown. Obviously, Fatu, crazy over. He's been added to a qualifying match next week. For Money in the Bank. Yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting.
And Nick Aldis said that while he was standing with Solo and JC Mateo. And it was sick. Again, I've said this before so many times in the chat. Solo is sick. His little mannerisms in his face. When he said that, he was like...
But you weren't on him before, though, innit?
He was like...
Just so we know.
Nah, I've always backed Solo. He's like, you're putting him in a match? He's like, oh, he's him, yeah. He's like, oh yeah, that's good, man. We're both gonna be in it. There's no way we're both in it. That's sick. The family, the bloodline, like one of us is gonna win it. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be great. And then I don't know if you remember last week on SmackDown.
Solo was like, you better get in when you fit in, sort of thing.
Yeah. Solo was like, tell me how you used to say it, man. Say you love me how you used to say it, man. Show JC how you used to say it. So this time, Jacob was like, he just grinned and was like, I love you, Solo. But he didn't say it the way he said it. And even Solo was like, that's not even how he said it, man. He was like, what the hell? Like, what is that? He was like, it's fine, it's cool, whatever. So it was the way they done it was just sick. I just thought it was sick. Like I said, they're obviously building, and then there was tension, obviously, because they had a tag match, JC and Solo, and there was like good kind of tension building there between them two. So yeah, that Money in the Bank men's match is is stacked. It's looking stacked.
As JR used to say, business has just picked up. If you're putting LA Knight in there, and I think LA Knight I think he owes Fatu one for his loss.
Yeah.
And obviously Fatu is going to feud with Solo, so might not win it. Like there's a lot happening.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot there.
There's a lot happening.
What else happened on SmackDown?
Oh, what happened with the women's Money in the Bank? I really want to know. What
happened? Who was the qualifier? Oh, Beautiful Madness, obviously. Come on.
Oh, I saw that actually. Was that the week before?
It was her, Charlotte, and
Roxanne.
Who's the third? No. The third person.
I don't know. I only saw
wow, it's gone. It's actually gone. That's crazy, you know. I can't remember who it was. That's mental. But that was a good match.
Shows how interesting it was, wasn't it?
I literally my mind just gone blank. It was a good match. But yeah, she's in it.
One, and then Charlotte came out beefing with who? Like Alexa Bliss came out.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss and Tiff were in the ring. Yeah, it must have been Bliss. Oh yeah, it was Bliss. Sorry, it was Bliss. Bliss. No, she's already qualified.
No, she's already qualified.
Who the flipping hell was it? That's crazy. I can't remember. That's crazy. But yeah, it was a good match.
Captivating, isn't it? Really?
And then tag team title match, Fraxium. Oh my god, they changed Fraxium's tune. Death Rebel got them. The thing is, Death Rebel is just too predictable. Of course, they say their name in the tune because that's what he does with everyone's tune. Yeah. He's gonna say their name or say their catchphrase at the beginning of their tune, and then turn it into some generic rap thing. That's just what they do all the time. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. I need to hear it.
I'll have to listen to it because
there was nothing wrong with the other tune. I know it wasn't. There was no lyrics. It was just a melody, but it was fine.
It was a good bait, a bit
superhero-ish. Yeah.
They were like,
exactly. Now it's just Fraxium, Fraxium. Just I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not.
But who made Stephanie McMahon's music? Because that is still the most ill-fitted music of all time. Like,
no, that's a banger.
Yeah, but it's not for her, bro.
Yeah, I know, but no, there was one point where
oh yeah.
Like, no, there was one point where she was like, people were kind of like, "Raw, Stephanie McMahon, she's gonna murk me if I step out of line." I feel like that's what that was meant to be like.
Yeah, but she shouldn't have a rap song, though, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Connecticut, the old blue blood, man. Come on, bro. The $1 billion princess. That's not a rap song to me.
No, that's actually mad. But yeah, tag match. It was a good tag match, and then
Smackdown, yeah.
Thingy came back. What are they called? Wyatt Six. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
they showed up. It was injury issues, so they.
He was injured.
Yeah, they couldn't. I think two of them were injured. I think Howdy and Gacy were injured.
The pig. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. No. I can't remember. Gacy from NXT.
Yeah, Gacy was in the Dyad or whatever it was. He was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in that sort of fake White Six crew, so he was a perfect fit for this one, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they come back, interrupted the match, done a madness. It's mad because I like the group and like the promo-y stuff that they do, but I know Roink hates them and he thinks that they're, no one cares and they're just gimmicky, and when it comes to wrestling, they fall apart. But they can all wrestle. But it's mad. They're so over. Like the reaction they got was like, people were going well, that crowd, I can't remember where it was.
Well,
they were going sick.
Just an entrance though. Like they're not whack, but they are attracting like a entrance.
Yeah, I feel that's how they kind of need to be. If they can book the matches to fit that, they'll be fine. People loved. I don't know. People just loved them for whatever reason. But it was cool. It was cool. And then Saturday night main event. What was the main event? Tag match: CM Punk and Sammy and Seth and Braun.
That looks alright to be fair.
Was a good match, and then flipping Bronzilla himself, Bronson Reed. He climbs over the barricade looking jacked. Yeah, he's walking, and then he just takes out CM Punk through a barricade, and then he like gets in the ring, and Bron's like, what? Standing like toe to toe, like they're ready to go to blows, and then Seth just moves Bron out of the way and hugs Bronson Reed, bro.
So like, the last we saw of him, he had that massive beef with Rollins.
Yeah,
and he broke his ankle in the what?
Oh yeah, against no
bloodline.
Oh shit, yeah, it was. He jumped off the damn cage in it, and
him and Rollins have history. Like
his yeah, and I guess that's
why. But you can explain it away. It's fine.
Yeah, but I guess that's why I assume Rollins. I haven't watched Raw yet, but I assume he's kind of going to be like, I had to speak to you and tell you my ways and blah blah. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, Messiah, Pariah, like, stuff. He can.
If anyone is so dangerous to put me on the shelf for weeks, I want that person on my side or blah blah blah.
Exactly.
Because then he gave like 7 tsunamis or something like that. Like,
he went
sick.
And in fact, it makes perfect sense because the reason why he even did that was because what's his name? What's the manager? Pierce.
Yeah.
Wasn't giving him any matches. He was like, "Are you dumb, bruv? Give me opportunities. Give me matches. All right, cool. I'm gonna make my own opportunities." And obviously, Seth can be like, "Are you crazy? With me, I can give you any opportunity you want." So it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
That's good. Yeah, you lot were saying they need a third member.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be him at all.
He won't do anything.
Yeah,
come back from injury. That's good.
I was like, yeah, he looked jacked. I don't know. He's a big guy anyway, but he looked flipping out, man. Him and JC, please, somehow that needs to happen, bro.
What get some meat match going on. No,
the maddest thing is they fought before. I saw a clip. It came up. They fought before.
Where was that?
In I don't know what indie they fought before though. Mad Hoss.
I might look at it.
What's in it about? Yeah, I know I've got it on my Twitter. But yeah, man, that was the surprise, and then I've almost forgot. And then on top of that, the Jey Uso and Logan Paul in it. That was the actual main event match for the title. I mean, the match was okay.
Jey
I got to go back. Sorry, I got to go back. So
go on.
Before the match, Cena ran into Jey, or I should say Jey ran into Cena and giving dirty looks, and he was like, he goes, did we say Cena? Like, last time I saw you, what did he say? Was it you got thrown out the Rumble? I threw you out the Rumble, I think.
Well, last time, because they were the last 2 left in the Rumble, weren't they?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Obviously,
that's what
Jey reversed, and he.
Yeah, so that's what Jey said, and then Cena was like, "All right, cool," and he was basically saying, "Look, you got a match against Logan Paul, yeah? It's mad." He said, "Wouldn't that be a mad thing? Like, I'm going to ruin wrestling for everyone, and imagine I'm the last champion, the real champion with this title, and then you lose to a YouTuber and he becomes world champion. That would really ruin wrestling." And he's like, "Yeah, what? Make sure I'm going to be the last person you see." Something along those lines. So during the match, whatever, boom, Cena comes running out, bro, during his match. and jumps Jay and starts just murking him. He's literally jumped.
Win.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. I'm interested.
He's gone. Okay. He's fully gone. Heel gone. Yeah.
You have my attention, Disney. You have my attention.
Mad. Proper murked him. And then, yeah, you think, rah, Logan's about to be world champ. Crazy. Timeline of wrestling has gone mad. And then...
We need to put it in for jokes, though. Why not?
I mean... Yeah, I'm going to leave that
alone. If you put it on James, though, bro, then...
I'm going to leave that alone
What is the difference with fucking him? Like...
I'm going to leave that alone for now. And then, yeah, he's getting murked. He's getting murked. And then next thing